everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I thought tonight what I would do is we would start a silk ribbon embroidery project from start to finish, and when we're finished I'm going to have it as a giveaway. But I thought I would show you all the basics and some of the various stitches, and so you can make your own projects. And what we're going to make tonight is we're going to start with a little spiderweb rose, this little rose in the center. And I'm working on a piece of raw silk, and this happens to be a remnant from a wedding dress, actually. And so anyway, the most important thing is when you work your pattern, you need to make sure that whatever you use to mark it will come out. So I use these Collins vanishing fabric markers, and I love these, and I've never had any trouble with those coming out, but you might want to test it on a place where it won't be seen to make sure. Also, you don't have to make a little circle as a guide for your spiderweb rose, but I like to kind of have an idea of how big it's going to be. I just used a saucer to draw a little half moon shape. So anyway, let me show you. This is all silk that I've hand dyed. If you're going to buy needles, then you'll need chenille needles, and they usually come in a pack 18 through size 22, and the sizes, that's just the gauge for the various ribbon widths. Silk ribbon is very strong, but it does fray on the edges, so you want to use usually about a 12-inch length or so when you're sewing, because it does tend to fray. And here's some other silk that I've dyed so we can make our leaves and our accent pieces. If you don't have a hoop that you're going to use and you're going to buy one, I would not recommend that you buy this type that I loaned my good one to my sister. This is the type that it's easy to take on and off. It's got this little spring, and so it's easy to take on and off, but it doesn't stay as tight as I would like it, and so you have to keep pulling your silk, which tends to stretch it. So I like the type that has the little screw that you tighten up. But anyway, we're going to start with the silk, with the spiderweb rose, and I have another tutorial on that. You just make 5 spokes out of any type of strong thread. I guess you can see that. And I go ahead and when you're finished, just leave your needle in the back of your work, and I'll show you why in a minute. Let me show you how to thread your ribbon onto your needle. Cut it at an angle, and then just go ahead and, well, actually I can see better than that usually. There's a glare. Okay, so pull it down, and then just come to right to the edge, right there. Hold the tail and pull it through, and then when you get it like that, kind of turn your needle sideways and pull it back up, and then you've not wasted any thread, and this is just incredibly strong. Okay, so let's get started. Oh, and I wanted to say thank you to Wanda of Roses in Winter. The other giveaway I had, she won a piece of soap, and she sent me this adorable little needle book. So anyway, isn't that sweet? And it's all handmade, and it's just a wonderful place to keep all of your needles, and isn't that pretty? So thank you, Wanda, and I liked it so well that I made a little rose pin to go with it. So anyway, so just wanted to show you that real quick. Okay, now I've gone ahead and made the spokes. I do my spiderweb rose a little bit differently. I put a knot on the end, and I work it on top of the silk, or you don't have to use silk, of course. You can use cotton or any other nice material. But anyway, go ahead and lay your knot right there on top, because this will be hidden. That's why I left this underneath here. Tack your knot in the center. And I'm trying to work on showing you all things closer so you can see them a little bit better. So let me know how I'm doing. Probably not that well. But anyway, tack your your knot on top. Most people put the knot on the bottom and pull the thread up through, and all that does is fray your silk. And you can see why I don't like this type of hoop. You can see how loose it is. You have to keep tightening it. But anyway, okay, so now let's work on our spider web rose, and all that is over and under and over and under every other spoke. It's just actually weaving. And it doesn't matter if your ribbon twists while you're doing it. That's actually just adds texture, and you might find it easier to turn your hoop around. But these are very quick little roses. And then I plan on showing you several different flower types and several different leaves. And this is the 1/4 inch silk. You can use wider silk, of course. And you can see how that's starting to look like a rose. We're just going over and under, over and under. And then on silk ribbon, it's good to have I keep these corsage pins, because you might want to kind of adjust this, kind of move this out. So anyways, it's handy to have a pin. So there you see. And I'll probably, oh, like I like this little twist right here, so I would leave that. And you can do these as loosely or as tight as you want to. If you want them to be kind of free form, then, you know, don't tighten your ribbon up. Of course, it uses more ribbon if you tighten it up, so I kind of tend to let them be loose. But anyway, so I'll go ahead and finish that, but you can see right there how we already have a nice little rose. So I'll be back next time, and we will put our stem in and start putting our leaves and put some flowers in. So thank you all very much. Appreciate it. See you later. Bye.